James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, thank you for joining me on this great journey of wine today. Next up is Ribera del Duero. So here we go. In my journey 2014, it's a recommitment, though I've always had it, and that is from regions that I taste wines from rarely or not that often. And but also it's not to eclipse those regions that I taste from often either. So it's a fine balance, right? Ultimately, it's to get in there and to taste wines from regions that, Ribera del Duero comes to mind. And so I was at a retail store and I said, I'm going to pick this up because ultimately I'm not going to wait for something to happen, right? You got to make things happen. In life, sometimes I think it's all about transaction. That is, I got to do things in order to get them done. And I know it seems obvious, right? But ultimately, it's about moving forward and to making actions come alive and real. And so here we go. Enough of my talk on taking action on 2014. But it's also, I would also clarify that this is not to move forward in terms of saying that this is a resolution. It's actually a movement forward in 2014. Here we go. This is called Lambuena Ribera del Duero Tinto 2012 vintage, 4 months in barrel. You see right here, 4 meses in barrica, and 14.5% ABV. This is 100% Tempranillo. And I like that this is the certification stamp from Ribera del Duero, Cosecha 2012, meaning vintage. For me, I think it's a really great land that I think gets confused sometimes with Rioja. They're completely different regions. They are close by. They have different climates, and they are influential on what comes out in the bottle. And that's not to put one before the other. It's just to bring those, I think, factoids out, because that's ultimately what is really important to realize. And when I think about this carefully, I'm really desiring to hone in on what is the story here. What is the characteristic of this wine? Why should you be tasting this wine? So here we go. I'll take a scent characteristic, then the flavor profile, then a point score. Gorgeous wine here, and I would actually enjoy this in a Bordeaux glass. So I have this beautiful pure from Schatzweissel, and so notes of mixed bramble patch, raspberry, blackberry. Beautiful notes of juniper and suede. So here we go. I'll take a taste of the wine and give you that promised flavor profile. Dark red cherry, raspberry, hint of game, fennel, chocolate, and cinnamon stick. I give this one an 8.8 out of my 10.0 scale. And you can also think of that as 88 points out of 100 points. And if you like this video review, please give a like right here. Subscribe to my wine channel right here. If you have questions, please place right below here with your question or comment. Thank you so much. I'm on most social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, and Pinterest. Salud.